Well, this is kind of a cool menu. I'm using the control stick to kind of like... It's moving the whole camera, I guess. Now, I started the game just to make sure it ran. I have not actually played anything. However, before we properly let this intro play, if I go to options, audio, we got subtitles on, just so you know. Let's see, I could not have dreamed that episode up with 50 bottles of wine. Oh, you're talking about an episode of this game. A funny thing. I'm excited to see. Let's see, well, I have to go back and double check the fluidity of my streams. I stream in 1080p, 60 FPS. Honestly, rather than doing, I guess streams might be the best way, but you can do like test streams, Weasel, and stream at 1080p with a very fast moving game. I mean, you typically play fast moving games, and then drop it down to 720p and try that. Honestly, high resolution isn't usually super important because a lot of people will be watching on mobile and stuff, and you can't see the difference between 720 and 1080 on a small phone usually. However, you want to make sure that you're streaming with quality options, which for me it sucks because as affiliates like you are, Weasel, we don't always get quality options, like encoding options, I guess. So I keep restarting the stream until I get it. That way folks with slower internet connections can actually drop it down if they want and watch. Otherwise it just buffers and they can't see anything. Let's see, I'm on a steep incline moderate pace. I haven't done any of those machines in years. Oh, John stands for Jonathan. That is true. What a twist. Okay, let's do this. Resume. I'm not really resuming. I just paused the game. Brand new game. France. Paris. Well, there might be another France somewhere. 1792. Is this like real life history? Oh.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
I think that's us.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Is he petting me?
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into.
What is it?
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
So
Just
this has
a few
happened
more
before.
minutes and my concoction will be ready. With
You gonna
this,
poison us?
your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
Like an acid?
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this.
Oh, I can-
Trust me.
I can act or trust her. Are these on a timer? Or do I get to, like, take my time? Because I love to take my time during these. I'm going to trust Mom. Mom seems like a badass. He's like 4 feet from them. No way he did not hear that. That's what I was thinking, Phantasma. They're like, hey, I want you to do this. He's like, I can hear you. They do have some mad whispering skills. Maybe it was like, although we saw them moving their mouth, I was thinking maybe it's like telepathy. In Relentless, we have learned that acid is the solution to everything from Black Mirror. I'm going to trust her.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Ooh, we unlocked a trait. Damn, Mom. Uh-oh. Need to get ready to do stuff. Nice.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to von Borchardt.
She's the badass. We're just trying to tag along. Oh, John, I need help. I'm making a cheesecake for my uncle's dinner party pre-Christmas. Do I top it with cherry pie filling? This is 1 month later. That's almost on my birthday. Cherry, blueberry, or caramel drizzle? You said top it off. Oh, for cheesecake. Caramel. Caramel and cheesecake sounds really good together. I've never had it, though. That just sounds very interesting, you know? I don't mean to be mean, but Louis' face freaks me out. Everyone else in this game gets a normal face. Is it the chin? He has a very, like, thin face. A game by Big Bad Wolf Studios. You see that? Oh, is the game kind of loud? Let me
Well done, Mother.
turn that down
You
just a
just
second.
had to pick up von Borchardt's.
There we go. I'll turn it down just a wee bit. Okay, let me know how this is. Ooh, cherry is more of a standard, but man oh man, blueberry gets me every time. And I so rarely have blueberry. But caramel just sounds interesting.
On your own, didn't you? You ditch me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer, and now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which,
Wow.
by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
That's a hell of a hike. So episode 1, The Mad Ones. I think there's 5 episodes in this game. I bought the collection.
The
but
least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
whoever our
Well,
mom
now,
is, she's cool.
We find ourselves both invited by Sir Horn.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Horn, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Are there any recognizable actors in this game? Do we straight up with this guy just say, yeah, business with Lord Mortimer, or do we try to keep it to ourselves, say, as personal reasons? All right, I'm somewhat here again. Welcome back, Nate. So, ooh, Relentless. I'm going to make a chocolate cheesecake for Christmas. That also sounds fantastic. And yeah, I can't tell you the gifts, Linz, because I would totally spoil it. She might... I mean, she's in the house. Even if I whisper it, she'll know. She'll just know. Let's see. I don't think there's any recognizable actor in this game. Okay, sometimes it's cool, but sometimes it's actually very distracting, you know? Like if they have a big actor in there, I just can't not see the actor. All I see is who they are in real life. Let's be straight up. We got business with Lord Mortimer.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Wow, they give you a lot of options here. Oh, Nate, you had an ink bottle explode? Holy crap, dude, that sucks. We'll say, yeah, it's our first time here.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You'll see. You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
You know what? This game's kind of reminded me of that other game we played, that VR game.
Are you alright?
The Invisible Hours. Just the setup, you know? Uh-oh. Does he need pills? Kind of like Samuel Gordon?
Mother?
Meanwhile.
Oh shit, your hand!
The hell?
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
The flashback?
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No,
It doesn't sound like her.
I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No!
But those eyes are creepy.
Want to,
Or
Sarah, but you will pay.
Hugh.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
does he tell the future?
Here, take this.
Or
Sorry.
Keep it.
possible
Are you
future?
better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
So Mom
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
is maybe being tortured. She's lost a
Am I
hand.
going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake?
I
I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
didn't even realize the game played like this. This is pretty cool. So we have a mission to go up the manor. My lips are sealed. Yeah, don't spoil anything. But is it my imagination, or did our mom sound very different there? Like her voice seemed odd, I guess. Okay, right triggers run.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
And she looked different, too. Well, I mean, yeah, she was beat up and missing a hand. Her eyes were a little crazy, but I assume that was because of all the stuff that was going on. So what have I missed? I'm confused. So, Nate, all that you've basically missed is when we started off, our main character, I haven't caught his name yet, or I haven't memorized it. Louis? Is that Louis? He was tied up with his mom, and there was some guy kind of interrogating them, trying to get some item. Well, working with your mom, and your mom seems like she's pretty badass. You broke free, knocked the guy out, got away with whatever you were trying to get, and then it fast forwarded a month later. Your mom has come to this estate, and she's been missing for a while. So we're coming here to see what's going on, if she's okay. And there's some other people going here too for different reasons, and we've just been chatting with them. However, I don't know if you saw that part, Nate, but we just had a flashback, or no, a flash forward, maybe a premonition. And it looked like our mom was missing a hand, was completely beat up, and was about to shoot the woman we're talking to right now. We don't know why. Oh, Louis and his mom, Sarah, is it de Richet? I'm going to have to hear it a few times. I'm in silent competition with the woman next to me. That's so much fun, Silhouettes. Honestly, that'll just make you work out that much harder. Okay, so we get to choose a class. What? What class do we want, guys? Do we want to be a diplomat? The diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker. He avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection? Or do we want to be an occultist? The occultist is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Or do we want to be a detective? The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings, as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. Ooh, you like occultist? We should do a vote real quick, guys. We don't do those often enough. How do I do that? It's been so long since I tried to do a vote. You know what? I think I have like a pop-out thing for OBS to look at chat. I don't know if I can do votes from here, unfortunately. It's kind of a different menu, I guess you would say. Let me bring up actual Twitch. Because that'd be cool to do a vote for these things. You played as detective. That was the first thing that came to my mind, Phantasma, just because we're always playing detective games. However, it'd be cool to change it up too. Okay, how do I do it from here? No, this looks like the same as the other one. Do I not know how to do voting? I don't even see the option to do votes anymore. I thought it was built into Twitch chat now. I could pause chat, slow-mo, don't want to do those. I like the sound of being an occultist. You see, I don't want to bring up my, like, more advanced voting thing that we do sometimes, because that takes a long time to set up. The Twitch chat one is supposed to be pretty easy. Maybe if I go to my actual channel, it'll work. Maybe we can get an occultist detective? Yeah. Okay, if I'm looking at my channel, can I do it from this screen? Can I do it from this screen? Oh, there we go. It's on the creator dashboard. Okay, for some reason I thought it was directly in the chat window. May have to add it as an extension. Yeah, you know, I actually don't think I've done a vote since they've redone the whole Twitch dashboard. That might be part of my problem. Maybe do I have to add it as a quick action? Manage poll. Here we go. Yep. It wasn't on my screen because I had to add it. That makes sense. Okay. One nice thing about this is I think it's anonymous. You guys can vote for whatever you want. So, okay, what were the 3 again? Move this over a little bit. We have diplomat. Cultist. And detective. Allow voting with bits. No. Subscriber votes counts as 2. No. Subscriber only. No. We'll give it 1 minute. There we go. Okay, so it should be going right now. You should be able to vote. So yeah, just choose which class you guys want to see. I see a timer on my screen. I guess I don't get to see the results until it's all over. It should be at the very top of the chat. I believe kind of like where you can see the drop down for, like, if you want to look at what users are in the chat, it's like around there. You can't see it on mobile? I could have sworn you could. Do I see it on mine? Let's see, I actually have my tablet open. Oh, I guess I don't. Maybe you can't do it on mobile. That sucks. What the heck? For your information, if you don't vote occultist, you're boring. Okay, now I can view results. Occultist won. So we had 3 votes for occultist, 2 for detective, and 1 for diplomat. Ah, poor diplomat. Wait, maybe I should have voted diplomat. It wouldn't have won Fairweather. It's okay. So that might not be the best way to do polls, just because of people on mobile can't see it. That kind of sucks. I'd prefer it, you know, for everyone to be able to join. So I might have to go my other route. That's okay. I have no preference. Okay, let's do occultist. So, Master of Deception. I like that. We're going to play a sassy lying character, I think. Whoa, okay. So here's our skill trees, I guess. We have 3 available points. Occultists unlock the erudition, occultism, subterfuges, science, and manipulation skills. You now have 7 effort points to use your skills. Oh. I am boring, occultist, or no. I'm at home under a blanket, drinking wine, and playing Dishonored. That sounds fantastic, Phantasma. Okay, so we have 3 different paths, it looks like. I don't want to spend too much time on these. Well, since we're an occultist, let's add a point to this occultism. Did I add a point? I think I did. Did I write diplomat? You don't want to be a diplomat, Fairweather? Whoops. I may fall asleep midstream, John, so beware. If you need to pass out, Legend, don't feel ashamed. Go ahead. I know the feeling. Ooh, I like this. Subterfuges. Discreetly steal items, pick locks, and notice falsification. So we can tell when people are lying. Put one in there.
Shame.
Is this shame?
Shame.
For the diplomats?
Shame.
You know diplomats would be a great class. That's a sweet one, too. Oh, the subterfuges? Erudition. Rage. Oh, God. Is Spider Monkey here? Benefit from a sound cultural background of arts, geography, and history. Well, that sounds boring, but it's probably useful. If we ever make a John Cadia game, Diplomat needs to be one of the classes. It's funny, there's going to be like Warrior, Mage, and Diplomat. People will be like, what in the hell is Diplomat? Okay, so how do I put points into these over here? See, this one sounds cool. Notice noteworthy details or oddly placed elements. Oh, I can put points over here. Okay. These weren't lit up the same, so I wasn't sure. Use your logical mind and oratorical... Is that how you say it? Oratorical talents. These all sound useful. That sounds cool. Convince people with the sheer force of your will and attitude. Well, we can only unlock the cultist branch. But why did it let me put a point in here? Is it not going to work? It looked like it let me put a point in vigilance. Okay, well, I'll put the rest in here. It just says skill not acquired. It's kind of confusing. Oh, is that a different class? That might be. Is this the diplomat class? Let's kind of go even on these. We have 5 points, or we have 7 points. Let's put 1 in science. Oh wait, no, I'm done. Did I put 1 here? No. Oh, some of these might have costed more than 1 point. Okay, we have 0 available points. Let's go ahead and save that. Validate. I have to hold X. There we go. We did stuff. I don't know what we did, but we did stuff.
I have been involved in all sorts of unsolved cases. Have you ever heard of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An ingenious scam involving mass manipulation on a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, to stop the howling, the priests called for offerings from the peasants.
And if they brought enough money, I'm guessing the priest stopped the howling. A perfect trick to fool simple souls.
Admit it, Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I'm delighted to find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
For someone who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very clear.
Well, they say I have the memory of 2 people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Good try, Spider. See, those are other classes. You are investing in points into those other classes, but you won't be able to use them yet. So later on, can you, like, dual class, maybe? Or is that for, like, a second playthrough? Oh, crap. So we don't actually remember her. So our options are no, but lie to her, or just say no, we don't remember her. I'm going to do that one.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't
Thank you for
remember
the
where.
host.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Boom.
Well, I must say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy.
You
Where
too.
have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
That's true, Relentless. We did go with the occultist class. So we should go with a super smarmy, lying, very, you know, that type of character. I don't want to play the normal good guy. I usually do. Okay, opportunities. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. So opportunities do not consume effort points. To access a skill required for the situation, you just need to have it unlocked. All right. Oh, lip. Necklace. Necklace. Nope. There we go.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Wish. Let's be the Billie Eilish voice. I don't know what he sounds like. I can't do that voice. Bad guy. Billie Eilish is amazing. Who is he? What is he from? I feel bad. You guys are all going to like... Or she, sorry. Where is she from? I'm not sure. However, usually when I do that, you guys dogpile on top of me. So I'm scared. I see. So interesting to catch the details and foreshadowing watching this game again. Oh, I love playing games like that where you see little details you had no idea the first time through. Okay, personality. Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. So we can review immunities in the journal. Okay.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
De Richet. Okay. So
I
her...
don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Oh, she's 17. She's a singer and she's from California, I believe. Well, now I feel bad because I'm in California and I don't know who that is. But if it's a 17-year-old singer, I know why I don't know that music. Or 18. Okay, talents. You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effects, as they are often very interesting improvements. Okay, so how do I guess I just have to go there from time to time. Other button. Here's a map. Should probably look at this real quick. Okay, so these are like special items that we've found. Or have. Something like that anyway. Oh, cool. So here it tells me their immunity. So her immunity is logic. So we don't know her weakness yet. she's immune to logic. This game is way more complicated than I thought. This is cool.
Must be an incredible view from up there.
Game's
Impossible
pretty,
to set
too.
foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Oh, they've used it in game trailers. Maybe I have heard her music. I'm not sure. Ah, I love it. This game marks things I can pick up. Royal Jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5. Yoink. Ooh, check the journal of the for character immunities and vulnerabilities often when you talk to more people. That's a good idea. And even, it seems like I can pause the game at any time. If I can do that in the middle of a conversation, that'll be very helpful. $18 tomorrow. Well, it depends on where you're at in the world, right?
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
So they lost her. What do you know about my mother?
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Wouldn't that mask make conversation very difficult? You can't see any expressions. It's muffling your voice. He's like trying to look like Vega from Street Fighter. I'm back home. Only went for 30 minutes. How was your workout? I know it was competitive. That's good. Legend, quiet. I'm having a conversation. Although you said quite, John. I'm quite John. That dude's mask makes me uncomfortable. That's what I'm saying, Relentless. It's a little awkward for talking to people with. Ooh, this game already has me interested from what I'm hearing. This game's way more in-depth than I expected, Silhouettes. I'm liking it so far. Let's see, I walked and tried not to fly off the treadmill, so it was very eventful. Wait, if you're walking, why would you fly off? That sounds like it's a nice, slow pace. Okay, so skills. Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost in effort points. That's cool. Oh, we have a timer. Have you found anything here? Can't choose that.
Did anyone see anything else?
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Louis de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll in the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Was it just me, or was that camera angle uncomfortably close to the eyeballs? Also, explore the environment. Might be helpful in discovering some useful items. Yeah, we already got some item that grants, it's like some jelly that gives us action points. I want to be in the middle of a conversation and be like, hold on, just like pound a jar of jelly. Okay, and then we can like do something cool. Quit saying sir. And you were walking very swiftly. That's good. Okay. Oh, so notice certain things are locked because we don't have those skills. However, we do have this skill. Ooh, would you kindly give me the handkerchief? Kind of like Bioshock.
Pass me the handkerchief.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's personal belongings? Even though she was greatly looking forward to meeting your master, she's gone missing. And you seem incapable of finding her.
Oh, but sir, please.
And to top it all off, you refuse to give me the handkerchief that she so often let me use? Do I deserve such little consideration in your eyes? Is that what you wish me to report to your master?
No, certainly not, sir. Please forgive me, sir. I have been such an idiot. Here you are.
His weakness was being a servant. That's kind of sad. Manipulation.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Louis went off on him. What's funny is, like, I actually just got a larger monitor, so I'm playing on a 32-inch screen, not too far from me. His face is so massive. I'm a little intimidated. Okay, so we tried to go down this way, and that's when we got blocked. There we go. Now we can keep going. We just went full Karen on him. He just needs the haircut. Be perfect. Ah, there's something right here. Oh wait, there's something here too.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
There's like something sticking out of there. Ah, if we had agility, we could actually rip it out. Oh no, we can't rip it out. We can rip up the floorboard, take out the floorboard, or examine. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is examine it.
Somebody replaced it recently. It looks like it's fixed pretty solidly in place. It's going to be tough to rip it out of here.
Get out.
Ah, shit! It's not coming up. I'll never manage it barehanded.
Now we need a tool.
I need something to lever it with.
All right, stand back. What is the rip-up option? What's that going to do? He has Eli arms. That's not just with throwing. It's also with trying to lift things. Let's see. I'm living vicariously through Louis because I'm terrible when it comes to arguments. I'm a grown woman, but if you raise your voice to me, I will cry immediately. Oh, relentless. And that has nothing to do with age. That's more to do with like just disposition, personality, and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. This looks like it's locked. However, open it.
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Oh, we can pick the lock. It could fail. It's going to use action points. Should I do this? Is that a good idea? Damn me and my Eli arms. Little T-Rex arms. So, like, I'm not exactly sure how action points work in this game. I would imagine, like, if it was like an RPG, you know, when you have action points, it only really matters in battle because you have to take turns. However, this game doesn't play out like that. I'm not sure. I guess I would have to consume items to get those action points back. Can I save it? Or does this game save automatically? I think we'll just try it. Let's try picking the lock. It uses the energy points at the bottom left. Is it easy to get those back? Or is that like once per chapter? Try this. I hope this works.
There we are.
Go occultist. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of go off like that sometimes. My dad was one time sitting trying to get the last word, and then he was knocked all the way down. Careful. Let's see. You can get those points back by exploiting other people's vulnerabilities. Oh, that's why we need to make sure we know the person we're talking to. Look at all these goodies to find. Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points. So this is like a heart piece in Zelda. Perfect. Yonk.
Amber.
Amber. I like how he said that.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
There.
Uh-huh. What have we here?
It's in the box.
It's cannon powder.
Oh, do we have that skill? Hey, it doesn't take any points.
The powder's wet. Not surprising, given the dampness of the dog.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste.
What's interesting is, I would imagine playing different classes in this game, you could have very different playthroughs, which is super cool. What did I just pick up? More royal jelly. Let's see. You'll also consume the royal jelly as well. We just got some more of that. But you get some side effects and feel dizzy over time. Wait, he gets, he can overdose on jelly? Is that a thing? Let's see. I'm no occultist. Even when I was in daycare, I was described as a diplomat. Diplomat? Diplomat? I just want everyone to get along. I'm usually the same way. However, I think as I've gotten older, I've become quite a bit more assertive. But I also want everyone to get along. Let's see, royal jelly gets your energy up by 2 or 3 points. That's pretty good.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Now, was that the same pistol we saw in the
Apparently,
vision?
Someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother, and quickly too.
Cause of death, overdose on royal jelly. But what is royal jelly? Is that like a proper thing? I mean, is it like grape jelly, but it tastes like royalty? What does royalty taste like? Let's see, you can overdose on 3 out of the 4 consumable items. Dang it. It's better than peasant jelly. Nobody likes the taste of that. It's terrible. Okay, so we need to get another item to help with that board. Hold on. I heard a noise as I was walking over here. Did I miss an item? There it is. Collector coins. What is that? Is that what these are? Oh, I just have one. Okay. Maybe we could look at it. I might call my mom Dear Mother next week on Christmas. It's a good idea, funny thing. I might do the same. Dear Mother. I do like that the game makes a little noise when you walk by something that you can interact with.
I think this chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Oh, here's something we can use to pry open that wood plank.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
We already found the cannon powder. We need to take it because I think we can use it.
This might just come in handy.
So how's the audio levels, guys? Is it not too loud?
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used it.
There's all kinds of stuff to look at. Yoink, more royal jelly. That's 3, I think we found so far.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
I'm not used to playing games with graphics. This is very pretty. Sounds good to you? Thank you, Libertalia. Ooh, speaking of mothers and things, I was on Tumblr the other day, and someone made a post about how only people who don't have siblings make their characters' addresses, or characters address their siblings as big brother or little sis or whatever. And then someone was like, what do you call your siblings then? I'm like, their name. Yeah, I don't usually call my brothers and sisters brother and sister, usually just by their name. However, my step sister-in-law always calls people brother and sister, so different strokes. I'm just curious. Speaking of mothers and things, and then I hear Tumblr, I'm like, uh-oh, is this a bad meme or something more sinister? So hopefully he can use the item now. There we go. Use the rusty iron bar.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside.
There's a book and also a bag.
Is this our mom's?
The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time.
Probably
And judging
hers.
from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Why'd she hide her stuff here? Ooh, manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain a permanent skill point. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
And an emergency hairbrush. Let's see, I usually just call them you, to be honest. I mean, that works. I met someone recently who calls her sister sister, like all the time instead of her name. I have to think about it. Step-sister-in-law does the same thing. She was like, hey sister, can you take a picture? I mean, it's not wrong. It just sounds weird to me, but different strokes. We clearly don't come from the same place. Okay, let's just look at everything. Look at the food.
Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and
Take
some bread.
the bacon.
The fruit's still firm. Bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days.
Oh,
If
bacon's
it's
not good
rationed,
anymore.
There's enough left to last 2 more days.
That bacon's probably gone. An emergency hairbrush, yes.
Shit, those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean?
How funny would that be if we picked a different class and we had no observation skills? Our character just goes, yeah, it looks like a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Let's just go up to the castle. That has no idea what any of it is.
An iron key completely rusted.
Hair matting is real, John. I mean, I just got a haircut. It's so short, I have no idea. Ooh, so here's a tricky question. Do we take the key? Our mom obviously left it here because she might need it. We might need it. However, if we take it, she won't have it for her needs. You know, kind of thinking ahead. I could see a legitimate reason not to take it, but I don't know if the game wants us to think that way. Take it? Okay. Let's see, Sarah de Richet, is that how we say it? Always carries an emergency hairbrush for some needs. Simplicity. No, funny thing. No. Oh no, we're not going back down that route. Ew. Have you seen the bun that she has her hair in? That's true. I guess you would need a hairbrush for that.
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Don't take the hairbrush. She'll be pissed.
The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder. And judging by its consistency, it's the same type of powder that I found earlier.
Gunpowder?
This just gets better and better.
What's she doing with gunpowder? We can take the whole bag. Should we just be taking everything? Hey, Derp. How's your life? Life is good, Derp. How you doing? Good to see you again. Honestly, the last couple of weeks have been a blur just getting things ready for Christmas. We only have like a week to go. We're not even done decorating. Inside of the house is good, but I still have to put some lights outside, which I'll probably do tomorrow. Take it. I'm only using combs from now on. Poor silhouettes.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her.
I don't even use a comb. I hardly ever do anything to my hair besides put a little product in it.
Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
Okay, I think we're done there. Let's see, 100%. I have a 5-day weekend coming up. Ooh, nice. Thanks to PTO. Looking forward to sitting down and putting some content work in finally. I know, seriously, I can't wait for the break. I work... Actually, I have Friday off. So I have a 3-day weekend coming up. Then I work Monday, Tuesday. And then I have 12 straight days off. It's going to be glorious.
A Latin inscription. Annesis, mi fili, quantilia produncia mundus ergatio.
It says, please wipe your feet. This is going to take a point. Do we want to waste a point translating this floor mat? You're relentless. Oh, you're already home for the holidays right now, and your mom has already decorated the guest rooms, and your sisters and I are staying in. That's so cool. Makes me feel that much more festive. My mom's house is always crazy decorated, which I can't wait to see. See, you're lucky. I have 18 inches of curly hair. That requires a lot of work. I am the voice in your head, John. You're in my head right now? I mean, I don't want to not read it. We have lots of jelly. I just don't want to overdose. Let's go ahead and translate this.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with. I tend to agree.
Oh, so that gave us a clue from somebody else. That was actually worth it. So if we go to our menu and look at Mortimer, we know he is immune to conviction. So that's kind of cool. Let's see, I have 2-inch tall tiny Christmas tree. Wait, 2-inch tall on my desk right now, and it even has a tiny decorations on it. That's pretty cute. Have I posted a picture of our Christmas tree on Discord? I might have to do that. Actually, I'll do it now that we have a lot of presents under there. I'll take a good picture. Dun dun dun. Here's Vega again.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Lots and lots of servants. That's how you build that. Ooh, when's the release date, Shadow? I'm excited to play that. So when you guys that have played this game played it, did you play it all at once? Or were you playing it like as the episodes came out? I can't play games like that. I need to wait until the whole thing's released. Kind of like Life is Strange 2. That's intimidating.
Whoa. Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sir de Richet, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway,
Tell us anything.
I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance.
Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Confrontation start? Whoa, I'm just trying to ask some questions. How long is this game? I actually haven't looked at any playthrough links. I'm not sure. So you guys both played it all at once. Nice. Ooh, January 28th. That's actually pretty soon. That's like right next to my birthday, too. Let's see. I'm disappointed that no one appreciated my Black Mirror joke. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed that. Lord Mortimer got 99 servants, but Henry ain't one. He runs a tight ship. Nobody wants Henry. Although, Henry's the one that's dead, right? I think Henry was the first person to die. It was worthless. It was just lighting fires, raking up a few leaves, and leaving the rest of it to rot. A little more than 20 hours. Well, that's pretty good length. That's pretty good length. Okay, so confrontations. During the confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. I don't think we know anything about this guy. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of your story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. And there's a interface showing how much the person is convinced. That's cool.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind.
Oh no,
I'd rather deal with...
Because we have 3 blunders left. This is going to be bad. Henry died because he wouldn't do his job. It was karma.
her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Oh, I'm nervous. Never mind, give me your letter. I think as far as we know, yes, she's been here for several weeks now. Because our job is to persuade Yagi to entrust the letter to you. That's probably not going to work right there. Do this. This is like Life is Strange Before the Storm SAS battle. Oh, the SAS battles. That's right. I forgot about those.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
I don't think I want to hear that
That is very
story.
commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Uh-oh. The guy sort of looks like a tortoise with that neck and that head. Ooh, it's gonna take all 3 of my points. But it says don't worry about spending points. I'm gonna say confidential. Let's do it. We got lots of jelly.
Be it Mother or myself, our motto has always been discretion in all things, and to promise to never betray a word of honor. Was your secret safe with Mother? It will be even more so with me.
You have convinced me. The mystery with which your mother manages her business proves that she carries your motto close to her heart.
We did it.
Your words seem sincere, my son.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
How do I use jelly? It's time for some jelly, guys. It's down on the D-pad to use. I think I have to do it in the game. There we go. I'll pretend I don't want it. Wait, can we look at his skills? Who is this guy? This guy. Oh, we don't know what he's vulnerable to yet. Well, I guess we just need to try it. Because like you were saying, a funny thing, using skills is a way to discover another person's personality traits. So let's go ahead and try this.
Look, you seem hesitant. The simplest thing to do is just to give it to her when you see her.
Ooh.
After all, it's not that urgent.
Yes. I mean, yes, it's urgent. I mean, what if we don't find each other here on the island?
Though I don't know yet when I'll be leaving. I might not be staying for very long. What to do?
See his hand
Can
tattoo?
you see a solution? Come on. Just give me the letter for crying out loud.
I cannot run the risk alone. I am going to trust you. You seem like an honest man.
Nice.
Bingo.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Therapy. How's it going, Therapy? It's good to see you. I'm telling Andy you're overdosing on jelly. I don't know what she would think about that. Next time she jumps in chat, be sure you mention that John's overdosing on jelly. You will be so confused. How's it going, Therapy? It's good to see you. We are just a little bit into this game. It's got an interesting hook. It has a lot of like dialogue choices, but you need to put almost like adventure game or like RPG skills into these conversations. It's interesting. So, the last step of a confrontation. For the last step, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right one or you have no blunders left. Okay. So we can still screw up. So he says, listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one else... this one. I don't believe in your God.
Your Eminence, that's just not possible for me.
Why is that?
I've always had a Cartesian mind, and I won't make false promises. I respect you too much for that. I spend my time trying to find logical and reasonable answers to problems which, at first glance, may seem supernatural. I'm not saying I don't believe in God as a concept. I just don't believe in the God of your sacred texts. And I don't want to lie to you.
Even though your answer does shock me, my son, I shall only hear your honesty.
Nice.
Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret.
We are reliable.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, You can be proud to be her son.
Sounds like our mom's
Be it
doing
only
some
for
good.
her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Wow, he really
Well
trusts us.
played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
We probably should look at it. And Therapy, gosh, is it the same guy voice acting that is Morris? Maybe. How funny would that be, Therapy? Especially because it's been like a 15-year gap in between the games were made. Ooh, you're back with lunch. Have I missed much? We just lied to a priest through our teeth and got a letter that was supposed to be given to our mom personally, but now we have it. His face looked really scary there for a moment. You mean you don't like those stream close-ups, Relentless? You're not. Let's see. Oh, why don't we have Twitch points here? I thought all affiliates got them. We do get them, Therapy. I just haven't had any time to customize them. I want to make sure that, because like there's some graphics you could upload for them, and you could change the name of them and all of that. Which, by the way, guys, what did you think about what we should call them? Because we already have tokens going with the arcade theme. I was thinking maybe tickets. Like when you're in an arcade, besides using tokens for the machines, you often get tickets, you know? For like, you get those like prizes and stuff like that. I was thinking maybe we could call the other currency tickets. Or do you guys have any other ideas? I was looking forward to modifying emotes. Yeah, I haven't been able to play with it at all. I'm not sure. I think you can change like how much things cost and stuff like that. So I need to play around with that. I just, honestly, this week with Christmas gift wrapping and decorating and all that, it's just been crazy. But I promise, guys, before the next stream, we'll have them enabled, which I'm hoping Thursday, because I have the whole night off. I don't have to work on Friday. We might be able to beat Black Mirror. Okay, so hidden elements. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your adventure, so do not hesitate to look for them. Are they trying to tell me that I haven't been? Oh, that's a pretty cool one. I like that. So you can use it with the modification or without the modification, Therapy? I'm guessing that Santa Hat was a modification, or is it just two different emotes? You like tickets or maybe coins? Although coins is almost the same thing as tokens, isn't it? At least that's how arcades used to use that terminology. It would either say insert coin or insert token. Yep, when I modify it, I can use it for 24 hours. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so where did we come in from? There was a big statue as soon as we walked in. Yeah, look at that thing. Huge. Okay, so the game basically told us, go around, explore, you need to find stuff.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Ooh, Devil's Thorn. Devil's Thorns grants you the Exalted State. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. You cannot carry more than 5. That is pretty sweet. I will definitely be taking that. And I think I missed a message earlier. Dona 2 Jogos? Is that how you say that? Hey, welcome to the stream. No one likes Zlatko. Okay, we can go this way. Oh, it looks like it's blocked. So our current mission is to go back to the group near the chimney. Not until I'm done exploring. We gotta make sure we grab all the jelly we can.
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing.
That's such a cool
First time
painting.
I've seen brushstrokes like this.
I've seen that painting elsewhere. That's just a badass painting. See, I always admire actors who can do evil and good characters. You know one that surprised me, Therapy? The guy that plays Joel in The Last of Us, he also plays Penguin in some of the Batman games. Which, when I heard that, that just blew me away.
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
Yeah, don't you want everyone to see that comes into your house? That's a Goya painting. What's Goya? And Hank plays SpongeBob? Really? I did not know that one. That's really funny. Okay, I think we found just about everything we can. What's the book here?
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Of course you're going to flip through it. It doesn't cost any points.
Open to Brutus's page.
Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once, sees Brutus raise the dagger on him. Then, covering his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators. Nice family. Let's keep it. Might come in handy someday.
Yoink. I like it. He's working on his adventure game Kleptomania. Oh, I had the wrong guy, Phantasma. Nolan North, not Troy Baker. Whoops. But still, he does a good guy, and then he can do a really good bad guy. Oh, Goya was a famous Spanish painter. Oh, Hank plays Mr. Krabs. That makes more sense. Hearing a SpongeBob voice come out of Hank, that would be kind of weird. Let's see, Troy Baker also did the Joker in one of the games. That might have been the one I'm thinking of. Those guys do everything, don't they? Like, it's probably harder to find a game they're not in than one of them is in. Hell, maybe Troy Baker was in this game. I don't know.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi?
Oh, we met.
He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
Oh, yeah, my mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak
He's
for
being
yourself,
so good,
sir.
isn't he?
Well, my friends,
Oh my lord. Therapy. Oh my goodness, 5 gift subs to the channel just right now. To Finn, Dona, Chops, Almost Adorno. Oh my goodness. And to Derp McDerp. Holy cow, guys, just to say, let me switch scenes here. I think we might get some singing for that. As the alert keeps going off and off and off, but this is even better. Therapy Android, thank you so much. And it looks like 25 others just got new emotes. Is that what that says? Gift shared rewards to 25 others. We don't have 25 people in here, do we? We have 20 people in here. Oh my goodness. But so I think pretty much everybody in here just got some new Christmas emotes. Thank you so much, Therapy. That is insane. You are way too generous. This Christmas spirit is so infectious. And Georgie, Oh, Libertalia didn't get one? How funny. Let's see if we can get Georgie to sing you the song of his people. Let me get his singing voice ready. It's majestic. And then the sneeze. Oh, Georgie, what a good boy. He's still growling. I think it's time for you to go. Go on, buddy. Go get mama. There you go. Good boy. Bless you, Georgie. I know, sneeze right in the microphone. That's probably not good for the microphone, but luckily I do have a kind of a wind guard kind of thing for it. Maybe it protects it. Okay, so now after messing with the voice, how do I sound? Am I still normal? Okay. Every once in a while when I change voices, it doesn't change back. And then I just sound like I'm auto-tuned for the rest of the stream. And the sneeze is like the high note at the end of the song. Mwah. Therapy, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is like the President of the United States? Is this supposed to be George Washington? Is that what this is?
Any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
He's gone missing. Let's just be truthful.
Lord Mortimer asked me to drop everything and come find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here.
Ah.
I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Everybody knows our mom. Oh, let's look at this.
Good lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother.
It is Washington.
He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Well, because George Washington's all about the occult.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He
Whoa.
can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
That's a
His ass is
face.
here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat. Very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer. So don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
Just a second, Mr. President. We have something more important right now. Therapy Android again, and a gift sub to Silhouettes. 5 more people just got emotes. We are going to have all of the Christmas emotes before the holidays are over. You guys are so awesome. Relentless. We need to be quiet while this guy himself is yelling at, right? Therapy Android. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I hope that you guys are getting those emotes that I know you're trying to unlock. The randomness makes it very difficult, but honestly, it's so appreciated, Therapy. I really appreciate it. As she says, sorry for interrupting the game, guys. Don't be sorry at all. Don't be sorry. You're basically this community sugar mama, just like handing out those emotes. Here you go, everybody. Merry Christmas.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, I'll be able to speak about my mother.
We have an
But
option.
on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Ooh, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to stay with Washington or discover what home knows about our mom? That's a tricky one. Let's see, where are tokens though? Wait, you should have gotten more oh, those tokens. I was thinking, I'm like, I think it gives you tokens every time you gift a sub. However, you're talking about these tokens. You are 100% correct. How many was that? 5, 6? Are we 6 behind? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 behind. Oh my goodness. All right, get ready, guys. It's gonna be a flood of them. Ready? 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that should be all of them. Bam! If you jump up, you got a decent chance of getting one right now. Boom! A funny thing. Libertalia. Relentless. Actually, Relentless just grabbed 2. Oh, and a funny thing, you got another one. Yeah, the tokens you have to jump for are more fun than those you get for anything else. This is true, Therapy. This is very true. The jumping ones are fun because it feels so random with the lag that you have in the stream, but it feels very satisfying to get one. My stuff starts buffering as soon as you do that. Aw, I'm sorry, Legend. And Nate got one. Nice. It's a good distribution. Hell yeah. All right. There we go. So, sorry, back to what we were making the decision. Do you guys want to stick with Washington, or do we want to discover what home knows about our mother? This is tough. I could do both. Oh, we got one for mother, one for Washington. Anybody else? I still say Washington. Oh, I missed that, Nate. Got 2 for Washington. Because I don't want to look at that ugly guy. That's a valid argument, Nate. That's a very valid argument. Ooh, another from mother. We have 2 for mother. We need 1 tiebreaker. The next one is the tiebreaker. See, a funny thing knows, so my lips are sealed. I say Washington. There we go. Oh, okay, we got multiple Washingtons. All right, Mr. President, let's find out what you know about the occult.
Let's see what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
So they're talking about this Golden Order. Do we know anything about the Golden Order, really? I might have missed something in the backstory as the game was starting, but are we part of the Golden Order? Do we just know about it? It seems like a secret society, like maybe the Illuminati.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
I have lots of questions. Oh, we can ask him about Mortimer, or we can ask what does Emily know about or know our mother from. We need to find out more about the mom. Let's ask about that.
And you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the Order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in a corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Was there any reason for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking, but I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved. Mr. Washington will be able to tell you more.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
How did you come to know her?
Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still hidden. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Ooh, or the mysteries that surround us. Or do we want to use some jelly and get that politics unlocked? We only have one more jelly. That would be all of it. Ooh, be right back. Making tea. All out of coffee. Time to go shopping, therapy. Although tea is very good as well. And I saw you said therapy. I always follow the creepiest guys, I guess. What are you trying to say? Say. Are you saying what? And thank you, funny thing. Our mother is the head of the French branch of the Golden Order. Okay. I might have missed that. They probably said that. I think I'm just going to not waste the points on this one. Let's go with, I want to know more about the mysteries that surround us.
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
And he knows a cult, too.
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat,
thank you,
Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded.
Oh my goodness, Jade Birds live. Let me give them a second. They might be stuck watching a commercial. It might be some movie that has The Rock. We'll give them a moment to appear in chat. Sometimes when you just go off on the hellos, they miss it all because they're stuck watching a trailer or something. Unless they're a subscriber. Otherwise, they have to watch a trailer. Let me get you a shout out here, Jaybirds. Jaybirds Live, thank you so much for the raid. What were you playing, dude? Let's see here. Hey, Max, 1994, how's it going? Very short time no see, right? Ooh, Metal Gear Solid 5 again. How are you doing in that game? I've been on the fence about playing that one. I love Metal Gear. I've heard such mixed things about the new one. Are you still enjoying it after playing it? Raid! She time travels to failure. We're actually playing a new game now that you just jumped in today. We were playing a game called Black Mirror last time we saw you. Now we're playing something called The Council, which is kind of like a political intrigue mystery where kind of like a Telltale game where you get to make a lot of dialogue choices, and it's a lot more like quick time events, like real time, like decision making rather than classic point and click gameplay. Oh, you're dying a little, but it's good. This is your 4th playthrough. Oh, okay, so you're already well experienced with that game. One thing I had heard about the game, let me know if you agree with this, but I thought I heard in Metal Gear Solid 5, when you get to the midway point, the story just kind of drops off. Like, because I guess with all the infighting with Kojima and Konami, they didn't really get to finish off the game like they wanted to, and people were saying it kind of feels padded out in the last half. So it doesn't quite have the ending maybe it should. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, the story is very bad, unfortunately, and that's always my favorite part about Metal Gear. So maybe I'll play it a little bit for the gameplay, but if I'm not hooked, I might just watch some like YouTube videos just to catch up on the story. But the gameplay makes up for it. That's one thing I have heard is the gameplay is the best out of all the Metal Gear games, which is saying a lot because the other ones had good gameplay too. I'm back. We got raided. We did therapy. You take one break, therapy, and then bam, it happens, right? OJ Machine. You can always watch Jay play on the VODs. That's what I should do, is check out one of your VODs. You keep them all saved. It always blows me away when I see a streamer that doesn't save their own VODs. I mean, unless you do something bad in a VOD, you should leave it up.
Your mother's research is his main concern.
And by the way, we're talking to George Washington right now. Ooh, what if Mother left the island? I don't think she did, but what if she did? We're trying to find her mom right now.
I wonder if Mother is still on the island. Could she not have taken a boat and left?
I don't see how. No vessel can moor closer than 200 yards. Not to mention the permanent presence of...
Why can't you guys see? That's a good question. Here I am playing and it just looks like a black screen. Do I need to click in here? There it is. That's weird. It let me play with my controller, but it didn't put focus back on the game. I actually had to click on the window. Yeah, it's a fail. You know what I do? Is I need a special screen for these failures. So far, I only have this. I need a new one for the fails as well. George Washington's looking a little dark these days. It was just complete blackness. You should turn on those VODs, OJ. Honestly, sometimes when I'm not streaming, I get random followers. And I think a lot of it is probably from people just watching a VOD. They're kind of interested and they follow to check out the next one. And see, that happens to me too with two screens. Controller works with some games even though it's not focused. Exactly what happened, Max. Honestly, the games I've been playing recently, those really retro games, you don't have that problem because it's such a low resolution game. It takes all the focus to play it and screws up the rest of your monitors. Such a low resolution. Windows doesn't know how to handle it. That doggo is so sad. That's actually my dog Gus. I wish I had that video. I need to add that somewhere. I had a rotating video of all three dogs. Pretty cute. Yes, non-native res games are a pain to stream.
Staff and servants. There is one strange thing, I grant you. This island is barely the size of Delaware, and despite that, no one has been able to locate your mother.
Delaware is very tiny.
So my mother still must be on the island.
Oh. I trust him. Let's show him the book. It's George Washington. How can you not trust him?
I did find a book that belongs to my mother.
Where did you find it?
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
I don't know.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
I think something has. We saw kind of a future prediction of our mom. She was missing a hand.
Careful, they're coming back.
And looked very beat up. What's going on up there?
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Oh, this one's my favorite.
The statue is impressive, and so are the paintings. Rubens, the Caravage, Guignero. Lord Mortimer has very good taste, and the means to express it.
Oh, I see our young sir is a connoisseur.
Yes, in my spare time. Yet, I couldn't tell you who the artist of that painting there is. I think I recognize a theme, but the style intrigues me.
Saturn devouring his son. Oh, well, you wouldn't know. The artist is none other than Lord Mortimer. I thought for a long time that the painting wasn't finished, but my old friend assured me it was. Still, there's no accounting for taste.
I think it looks cool.
Not very conventional, but it sure does hold your attention.
You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves.
It'd be Samuel
Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
A real quick question to those that have played this game. Now, I keep seeing little notification that says opportunity missed, opportunity missed. That's because I didn't have certain skills, right? It's like letting me know, oh, well, if you had this ability, you could have done something there. But I'm not missing pressing a button or anything, right? Yeah, they did say Mortimer painted a painting that actually exists. That's kind of silly. And that's true, Nate. That guy does look like he sweats chalk. His face kind of creeps me out. And honestly, just their extreme close-up are just creepy all around. You know, just like sometimes it's a nice back camera behind a shoulder, and then it's bam, right there in your face. You can't get away from it. Yes, or if you didn't use an ability. Well, maybe it didn't give me the chance because I don't have any points stored up. Maybe I need to use some more jelly. Let's see, I think I missed some other chats. Oh yeah, George Washington, the president, the first president, is in there, and he's part of the secret organization, and he knows about the occult. You're about to pass out, Legend? You've been holding out strong, Legend? We're going to be streaming for probably about another 45 minutes or so before we do the giveaway. Yeah, the cameras in this game are something else. They don't know about personal space. Or I just didn't discover any vulnerabilities. That is true too, a funny thing. Which is a bummer. Because that is very important to know all those things. You got this guy with this creepy mask.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
Nobody's gonna stay up, drink for a while? We're in such a fancy place. Okay, we need to find more jelly, guys. Now's our chance. Aha.
A ruble.
Collector coin. So what do those collector coins do for us exactly? If I go to my inventory, it's just like a little number down here. I don't think you need them. It probably doesn't do anything besides maybe a like an achievement, I guess. We need to find more jelly. I sound like an addict. Well, that's what Legend was saying. He was going to tell Andy that I'm overdosing on jelly. Hoarder and addict confirmed. We looked at that. The game was kind of aiming me in this direction, which this is not the direction of our room, so we probably want to go this way. Now check in every corner, make sure there's nothing.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Who is that? Can't go in there. We need to talk about your jelly addiction.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Do we need to have an intervention? This place is huge. Seeing much to interact with right here.
Huh, that's me.
Oh, this is our room. I don't think we want to go in there yet. What's up with the jelly? So, in this game, it's kind of interesting. In the conversations, you can use skills to, like, sway people or intimidate or try to, like, you know, just do different dialogue options. However, you see that at the very bottom left, there's those 7 little kind of, like, empty diamonds. That's, like, your ability points. And if we go to our inventory, we have 1 royal jelly, which I honestly should probably use right now. And I can use these to replenish those points. So check this out. Bam. Now we have 2. So really I just need more of that. We only see you, John. Wait, what are you talking about? You made me think for a second this is a black screen, but it should be... You guys should see the game right now. I love that it's called jelly. Royal jelly, which tastes like royalty, unlike peasants. See, John, there is your face on the bottom left. But yeah, I should be in the bottom left, right? What are you guys talking about? It looks okay to me. Is something wrong? Oh! That's what you're... See, I thought you were telling me like it's a black screen, you only see me. There they are. See? We got 2 of these royal jellies. And then there's the empty ones right here. So there's 7 of them. I'm just gonna cover this up, guys. If you need a jelly count, just let me know. I'll tell you. I guess I could move myself to more of the center for this game. Would that make sense? Let's see here. Every once in a while, you don't know what the game's gonna have as far as... Although now I feel like I'm more in the way of the game. Just tattoo it on my face. Yeah, see, this feels kind of more awkward. I feel like I'm in the center of the game now. I'll just let you guys. Go. Oh no. I moved it to the wrong spot. You can see this. That's the edge of my green screen right there. There we go. Now it's gone. Hey, Vortex, how's it going? Are you trying to play basketball, Vortex? Way past that. Ooh, there's only a limited amount of jelly in the whole game, so you have to be careful on how you use it. Ah, that's so tricky, Phantasma. It's almost like a survival horror game. You gotta pick your shots, you know? You can't use...
His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
This is the priest. You don't have infinite ammo. Oh, I missed a tip. Oh, by the way, you can only carry 4 jelly at a time, but you should also keep some energy spaces open to anticipate exploiting vulnerabilities in dialogue. So when you say keep them... With my microphone. When you say to keep them open, do you mean always have some like in my... Like right now I have... Like right now I have 2. You mean keep at least a few here? Versus just having them in my inventory. I know, Jaybirds. Not limited jelly. No fair. No fair. I want unlimited jelly. Okay, there's something right here. Ooh. It looks like a lot of jelly. Yep, it is jelly. So how you been, Vortex? What's new? The obvious solution is to green screen your entire room, John. I mean, honestly, Nate, that would be pretty cool for a VR stream. Then I could stand up and like walk around and you would only see me. Although this room would look like garbage. Let's see, keep some energy points empty. Okay, don't eat all the jelly because you might gain energy in dialogue. Ah, that makes sense, yes. You get some energy at the end of the quest. So it's good to not always try to keep it maxed out. Ooh, I remember I got to the end and was so frustrated by my lack of jelly. This is the weirdest conversation I've ever had in my life. Remember that time I was talking to this old lady, but then I didn't have enough jelly, so she shot me in the face? I'm like, what? Okay, are we doing a big circle?
President George Washington.
Okay, we can't bug him. That sounds like a normal Tuesday. A normal Tuesday at John Cadia. I mean, honestly, that dialogue is still more normal than anything from Harvester. Oh, they gotta have more jelly around here. Collector coins. There we go. Do the coins do anything? I'm not sure if you guys told me about that. I think it's just like nice to have for achievement hunters, maybe. Which you guys know I am not. Nothing can match Harvester, to be honest. I don't think so. I have never played a game quite as over the top as Harvester. I played some weird games, and I'm excited to show you more weird ones. But I don't think I have anything more weird than that.
Pound.
More collector coins. I can probably run through these scenes a little bit quicker because the game, it kind of notifies you when you're near something. There's like a little chime sound, I guess.
Sir Johann von Wollner.
Let's see, when you can't afford the royal jelly, you would have to get the peasant jelly on the street. Those side effects are going to be nasty. Nobody wants the peasant jelly. What's up this way? Oh, we can't walk that way. Yeah, I think we're ready to go to our room. Oh no, stairs. My only weakness. Not only can he not pull up boards, he also has a hard time with stairs. Sometimes it's good to have some jelly in real life. I love jelly. Oh, speaking of that. Golden elixir. The hell? Golden elixir cures all your negative alterations? You cannot carry more than 5. What the hell is a negative alteration?
Golden elixir. I'll keep it for later.
Curious what kind of things we can have that we would need.
Weird. A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Wait, we should probably look at that, huh? Is that these things? Oh, okay. Oh, so these we can use to get new skills. Cannot be equipped. Oh, we have to assemble all the pages and then we can use it to get more skill points. Alright. I'd be pissed if this were my house guest. You don't want people just wandering around, just like stealing everything they can?
Sir Jacques Peru?
I think we've pretty much done a full 360. Although a lot of this area looks the same, I'm not sure. I think this is where we started.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Oh wait, can we knock on her door? I don't think I tried. That was the girl with the white mohawk, right? Nope. Yeah. Let's see, I don't remember the coins doing anything actually, but Amur fragments are important because they can increase your maximum energy points. Yeah, we found one of those. It's kind of like getting the heart pieces in Zelda. I think the next room door is ours. We've done a whole 360. Yeah, this is us.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter?
Drug side effects.
It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Biaggi's trust. What should I do?
Oh, this is tough, guys. So this priest that we had to like... Oh, wait, do I have that ability? Do I have more? I have more jelly. We're intoxicated. What have I done? I am overdosing on jelly. You have used 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Oh, that's tricky. Hey, Janie, how's it going? It's good to see you. You need steam. I know, that's kind of what he's going to do, maybe. I'm hoping now that I mean, we're unfortunately drunk off of jelly, but I should be able to open this without breaking the seal. That way, we get to see what's in there, and the priest will still trust us.
So, it really is a list of French countrymen. Piaggi wasn't lying. Wow, nice room.
Not worth
Mortimer
it.
Sure doesn't do things halfway.
That was a waste of jelly. So my question is, how long does, if you're drunk on jelly, how long does that last? Oh, you've been here since the going live soon screen. Just been lurking. Thank you, Janie. I heard it chime. What could I look at? There's something around here. So you spent all that jelly to find out the guy was telling the truth. Exactly. Feel so disappointed. Ooh, Carmelite water. Carmelite water gives you focused state. The next skill you use will cost no effort. You cannot carry more than 5. That's pretty cool. I had no idea this game was going to have like so many different mechanics. Hey guys, you should watch Janie's next stream. Oh, what's your next stream going to be, Janie? You get mad and possessive over the jelly, huh? Beware of your addiction. I need to watch out. Drunk on jelly. I like how it sounds. I mean, I've been drunk on Jello. Does that count?
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
Oh, that's a creepy picture. Look at that dude just chomping down on that child.
Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes. The conversion of St. Paul by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
Maybe he painted his own. Oh no, I just really like her streams. There you go, Legend. That's very nice of you. Is that Jello Royale, though? Oh, Jello Royale. It is not Jello Royale. What was it? Watermelon Jello, maybe? Lime Jello? I can't not open it. I have to open it. Oh, tomorrow you're doing Overwatch. Thursday's Fallout 4. And then Friday is Starfinder. What is Starfinder, Janie? Alright. I'm gonna use it.
Golden Elixir.
Ooh, that was worth it. Those are nice.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
At the very least, this game doesn't have a whole bunch of booby statues like Black Mirror. He's covering himself. That's pretty. Oh no. It's one of those like dressing room walls we can't get past. Whatever will we do? I love Dante's Inferno. I think I read that in college. Oh, it's a futuristic D&D. That's pretty cool, Janie. I've never played it. Oh, there's got to be jelly here.
Great. Honey.
Honey? Oh, it's still royal jelly. Okay. More Carmelite water. Okay. I think this is just to appreciate the graphics. I like it when games give you these kind of scenes where you get to just relax, kind of see all their artwork, take a little break, and then jump back into it. Oh, you had some creep come into your stream, though? I'm sorry, Janie. You know, we've had really good luck in here. And I want to say, and it sucks, but I think a big part of it is just because I'm a guy. I mean, It's just because people are garbage, but I think women just have a harder time on Twitch than guys do. You're just... Oh, well, thank you, baby. I think that women are just generally going to get more trolls. People just like to give girls a hard time, you know? Andy's hiding right here behind the camera. Wants a kiss off camera. Love you. Such a ninja. She needs to be so sly. Doesn't want to be on camera. Oh, they say hi off screen, Andy. And Spider Monkey, get a room. You're not a creep, Spider. Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to deal with that, though. We've had very few trolls in here. I've been very lucky. He said kiss, not make out. Ew, gross. Cooties. Yeah, thirsty guys are always after female streamers. This is true, too. And if you don't do exactly what they want, they're probably just going to be more of a jerk. I wanted to hang in that kiss, though. I did. I'll have to wait until after stream for that. More coins? Oh, I saw all those grapes. I thought, oh, there's going to be some jelly here. I mean, can you blame him? Thank you, Relentless.
A bazant.
That is a bazant. Oh, it's another coin. Okay, I think that's all the goodies in here. Now I think we need to go to bed. Which, this is a hell of a bedroom. Bam! PJs. He has to sleep with those creepy-ass paintings all over the place. That's a very high bed. Actually, I think my bed is about the same. Oh god, I feel so judged right now. Okay, how did we do, guys? Well, we were able to go up to the manor. That's impressive. That just means that we walked there. We found clues about our mother on the docks. We convinced the priest to trust his letter to us, which I then wasted points to see that, you know, it was what he told us it was. We met Mr. Washington. That was easy. We remained in the Grand Hall to speak with Mr. Washington. I guess that's a success. We found a strange book, and we asked questions about our mom. Where we failed was we didn't find any clues about our mother on the dock. Oh, we did not find all the clues. Sorry, I misread that. I'm like, hold on, that's a contradiction. Okay, so we missed some stuff. And then alternate paths. We could have joined Sir Holm. Okay, well, that's not a failure. You just had to pick one or the other. And we could have made an unexpected encounter. Probably if we went with Holm, that would have been that. They forgot to mention your start of an addiction. Shh. Nobody needs to know about that funny thing, buddy. I think it's because you couldn't pry off that board. Well, we did eventually, Relentless. We went back with a, like a, what was that, like some kind of bar, and we were able to get in there. Yeah, I don't think we missed anything there. There was probably some other item I just didn't pick up. Oh, we leveling up? We leveling up? Nice. I'm on level 3. Oh. This is cool. Alright, episode 1. Is that what? Episode 1, chapter 1, I guess? Ooh, time to level up. So, why are there lines over here? That's not even our class. I just want to put stuff down here. Okay, what's going to be useful, guys? Manipulation was pretty useful that last chapter. And subterfuge. I have 4 points available. Let's put 1 point in here. Oh. I need to put multiple points in these to get to level 2. If I just evenly spread that out, that's not really helping me, is it? Okay, well, just in the interest of getting some new skills, I'm going to put 2 in manipulation and 2 in occultism. Because we have 4 points, we can level both of those up to 2. Let's do that. And that. At least then I don't feel like I wasted them. Let's see, I hate assigning skill points because in the beginning I'm like, okay, I'm going to focus on this thing. But I always end up just being mediocre at everything. What I usually do, Relentless, is I pick a skill that sounds cool, but after you've been playing the game for a few hours, you're like, that skill's garbage. Which, by the way, guys, it looks like you can remove... Can you remove all your points later on down the line and redistribute them? Or is remove all points just for this chapter? Oh, and one thing you're doing for your Fallout streams is that people can pay 50 bits for a perk. I'm not using any of my level ups and people are picking them. That's a cool idea, Janie. I like that. Oh, so we don't have skills from other classes yet. You have to put 3 into those to unlock them. So we can unlock skills from other classes if we want to. That's just why it says level 0. We can't use it at all. That's tricky. Do we just focus on these skills down here, or do we want to pick something from over here? Okay, what else? Oh, equipping manuscripts. That's right. This supposedly gives us new skills, right? Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. Okay, so we only have 1 out of 3 here. We can't do that yet. This gives us science. This gives us more occultism. And this gives us conviction. Let's go ahead and get some conviction. Relentless. Unfortunately, my mindset in general, if you can't be the best, why bother? And you might want to unlock questioning or other skills you might think come in handy during dialogues. So all I have to do is put enough points into there, even if it's grayed out, and it will unlock it, right, funny thing? Okay, let's go ahead and equip this one. We equip all of them? No, only one of them. Okay, we'll do conviction. I remember reading that one and it sounded good. That was way too close. Or are we in a future premonition again? I need to learn how to play chess. Oh,
Your
we
turn? The servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Who are these guys? Oh.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this.
Sore loser.
Take a seat, my friend.
Takes one piece and just throws it in the fire. Just wastes the whole game. At least throw the whole board in there. Close. Nice, Nate. Your eyes are dreamy. Oh, thank you, Silhouettes. Really, I was just trying to be creepy like they are. Those extreme close-ups, they're intense.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
I will say the main character...
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
He's got the longest, thinnest chin I've ever seen on a character. Oh. The hell was that? Hey, ya boy clipping things. Clips are super useful. Honestly, clips get more views usually than like past broadcasts do. It honestly probably gets more followers too for us. The main character looks like a freaking monkey. What kind of monkey? Just the thinness of that chin, that length is impressive. You know, actually he reminds me of Adrian Brody. Did this guy just snort his own nosebleed? Well, I mean, the blood's got to go somewhere. Doesn't want to lose it. Got to keep it in the body. I think I've already looked at this picture. Oh, we should hurry and answer the door. If we miss it, that might screw stuff up.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Oh. No.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I haven't killed anyone
I'm
yet,
going to need
Shadow.
your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes. Oh, dialogue timer. When the time limit is over, an answer is automatically selected. Crap, which one did it pick?
No. What's her name again?
Elizabeth Adams. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams.
You were right.
But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
Awkward.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her.
Good night, Jaybird.
That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so.
Good night, Jabers, and thank you again so much for the raid. That was so nice. If you guys haven't already checked out his channel, be sure you drop in there and give him a follow. One of these times, you're going to be streaming when I'm leaving. Our schedules don't usually work out like that, but we'll have to drop you a raid sometime soon. Well, thanks again. Have a good night.
Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Oh. Oh. What do we do, guys? Are we going to help George Washington on his ghost story hunt? Or are we going to investigate what we saw in our dreams and try to find out more about Mortimer, which should put us more on the path to our mother? I mean, who knows where either one of them will lead? Unless you played it before, of course, then shh. But for those who have not played this, what do you think? I kind of want to help Washington. I'm always more about helping others, even though we're supposed to be helping our mom. You know? We've already stuck with Washington this far. Maybe we should keep going. He's also an occultist like us. Alright, let's do that.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Okay, so we have to distract Elizabeth while he goes through her room. Right, Relentless?
According to Washington,
Need to support each other.
Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
They keep saying salon, but I don't think they're talking about the kind of salon I think about. When I think of a salon, I think of a place where you get your hair
Louis,
done.
you're straying from your objective.
Whoops. Wrong direction.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Did I start going in the wrong direction?
That's me.
Guessing this way. I have to go downstairs, right? There we go. I mean, we would have got there eventually, right? The salon is the kind of rooms you hang pictures of, John. Wait. I have pictures hanging up in here. Do I stream from a salon now? I have pictures in my living room. Is every room in my house besides my bathrooms and kitchen a salon? I had no idea. I never heard that before. So salon is where you hang up pictures. Maybe more like an art gallery, I'm guessing. Did the jelly suddenly make you creepy? Yes, it did. My jelly addiction. X-Files music. Do, 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 do. Right. Where is she? Sounds like they're fighting.
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She's being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government.
Are we gonna fight someone?
Do something, my son.
Why should I be the one to go in? Why don't you, old man? Ah. Going in.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine.
Yeah. Goodwill.
Don't wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Who do you think you are?
Uh-oh. Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. I'm pretty good at picking the wrong path. Let's see, the salon came from the French Academy of Art. So it's originally like a French term for that. So I wonder why we call like a salon for us, it'd always be like where you get your hair done, you know? She's being manhandled, but you go to help her even though I can hear it. Wait, what do you mean, Silhouettes? She's being manhandled, but you go help her even though I can hear it. Well, I mean, our objective is just to make sure she doesn't go upstairs. I think we're just helping her from the manhandling. Honestly, it seems like he's doing our job for us, but it'd be better if she wasn't getting manhandled.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business.
What'd she say?
I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
We can't let it go. We can't let it go. We have to step in, but I think we might screw ourselves for the mission. Oh, why didn't he help her? Oh, I see. The old man, the priest. That makes sense, Silhouettes. I mean, he's just being a scared, frail old man, I guess. I mean, he should be able to go in there and yell at him. Yeah, it's our objective because we chose to help Washington. It depends on who you want to build relationships with. We have to help her. I'm just hoping that we can help her and she won't run back to her room. We're gonna have to risk it.
Huh? Let her go! Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Nope, nope, nope.
Shit.
Crap.
What are you playing at? I told
That
you to
didn't work
mind
out.
your own business, boy. If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
Remind him where he is.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots!
So angry.
Cat got your tongue?
Oh, I thought I was telling him to be
I
quiet.
get the feeling you're trying to put one over
Crap.
on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Disconcerted. Yeah, I would say I am disconcerted. He just pointed a gun at me. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skills. But we could use a golden elixir to cure it. Let's see how many points it costs. Ooh, make him doubt.
Think about it. You know your head will roll tomorrow if you shoot.
Wanna bet?
Sure do.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guests in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
Okay, that was a little too close. And they throw some wrenches in there. I like that. Mission accomplished. Okay, our mission is to leave the small salon, but this got dropped.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
If we're lucky, the priest stopped to talk to her. Maybe she didn't go back to her room immediately. However, I think we screwed up that mission with Washington.
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
We need those for skills.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Oh, I can get a key. It's going to take all 3 of my points. I think... I'm curious, is it easy to come back here? Because if there is an option to use a key, I'd kind of like to wait for that. Or maybe if we didn't step in, she would somehow have ended up going back to her room, and this is the right thing to do. That's true, Relentless. Then I would have felt even worse, you know? I didn't even accomplish my goal, and she got tortured. Ooh, also look up, too, sometimes manuscripts and items are on bookshelves. That's true, a funny thing. A lot of times when I'm playing these kind of games, imagine like if you just walked around your house looking at your feet. That's how I play it, because that's where most of the stuff you need to pick up is. Oh, we got some more jelly. Maybe we'll find a key in here. You never know. Was that another coin? That's a creepy picture. I'm actually more creeped out about the guy in the front than the demon in the back, or whatever that is. Just the expression on the guy in the front. Oh, there's a book. We can't look at that one. Aha.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes.
Here we go.
As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Dorkin. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, is there much of a chance to come back here and try to open this again? Because I'm scared if I don't use my points, I'll never come back here. At the same time, I don't really have a lot of points. Yeah, the guy in the front makes me think of those 5 minutes into Netflix and chill, and he gives you this look. I can see that. That is the scariest Netflix and chill face ever. We will come back. Okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to save my points. I feel like 3 is a little steep just to unlock a little box.
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Oh, come on. I mean, that's smart of her to do that. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to be pissed.
Well,
Did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Oh, you don't want to just go in there while she's sleeping? That would be awkward.
Golden elixir.
See, now she didn't have to get beat up, and you got some information. That's true. I love it. It really makes you wonder what would have changed. Ah, another one of those sit back and enjoy the scenery scenes. That is a cool statue. I'm surprised it's not eating a small child. Like all the paintings around here. I think we've already kind of explored most of this. Yeah, I don't see anything else to swipe. Guess we'll go back to bed. I think it's this way. See, now this is the first staircase we came up, I think, right here. This place is huge. And it doesn't really help that this thing's like a big circle. It's nice that they put name tags on every door, though. Even they can't figure it out.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
He's bitten the dust. The end justifies the means. I'm gonna say problem solved.
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your
We made him happy.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do.
Well, you did the opposite.
Oh, the map.
Good.
Forgot about that.
Thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important.
Oh my goodness. Hold on one sec. Oh, man. KB Falcon. How's it going? I'm going to give you guys a minute to get through the obligatory, you know, commercial you need to watch. What does it say? Filthy factory workers here. Where's your filth? We are here to help. How's it going, KB? I'm going to give you a quick shout out here. What were you playing? What were you streaming? Dark Souls. Oh, that is on my list of games I need to play. Like, very badly. It's, I feel bad that I've never played any Dark Souls game. That doesn't mean I've never played any Souls-like game. I've played Demon Souls, and I've played Bloodborne, but never a Dark Souls game. That is definitely on my list. Oh, KB, thank you so much for the follow. How do you like it, by the way? Is this your first time playing Dark Souls, or have you played it before? It's, up there. That was my dog Jesse saying thank you. I've heard nothing but good things. I have the remastered version, I guess. I think they redid that first one. I have it on PC. I just haven't fired it up yet. I also have the third one. I've never played the second one. Or I've heard the second one isn't the best. Oh, you're doing it blind. Perfect. That's the only way to play games. See, I thought I already followed you. I kind of thought you did too, KB. I've seen you in here before. If you're anything like me, though, sometimes I've accidentally followed people trying to do things like in the Twitch menus. Oh, it's terrible. Let's see, it's been good, but today's run was rough. Oh, were you on a boss that was just destroying you over and over? When I played the other Souls-like games, that happened to me sometimes, where I would go down a direction and just get my butt whipped, and I thought, oh, this is like the wrong way to go. I need to go this way. And then I go the other direction, and it's actually harder. I'm like, okay, something's wrong. It's just the games are hard. You just have to learn all the patterns and be very patient, which I have a hard time doing. I just want to rush in there and kill stuff. And thank you again so much for the raid. We're about to jump back in this. We are talking to this old priest guy who asked us to save this woman that was getting abused. And we did, so we made him happy.
Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
We don't need to lie to him. Let's give him the letter back.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louis. Give me 1 second, please.
You have a pug named Riley. That's so cool. I love dogs.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm very glad we didn't just break it open relentless. You don't want to piss off a priest. And it's kind of the problem you're facing right now. You probably just need to grind for more souls. I've done that too in Demon Souls. Quite a bit, actually. Okay, so now, how does this game save? Because it's actually time for us to wrap things up too, but not before a giveaway. So, I don't see an option to save. I'm guessing the game just kind of saves automatically. Let's see, you have a pug and a pointer, but it's mostly the pug everyone sees on camera. Like for me, it's typically Georgie, sometimes Jesse. People rarely see my Scottish Terrier Gus. Very rare. It's hard to get him on camera. It is autosave. Okay. Let's go. So we actually have 2 things to do before we completely wrap things up, guys. First of all, we got to vote on this game or not. This was one of the redemptions where you got to pick a game for us to stream for one stream. We did that. I had a lot of fun. I think this game's really cool, but it's up to you guys. So I'm going to log in and set up the... you guys can vote on whether we continue this game or not. Now, of course, we're in the middle of the other game that Therapy had requested, so if we do vote to continue playing this one, we'll wrap up Black Mirror first, then we'll come back and do this one. Let's see. It's been a long time since I did one of those things. Oh, I'm on the wrong page, that's why. How long has it been since I did one of these polls, guys? Okay, continue with the council. Bam. All right, let me just put the poll on the screen here. That's right in my face. That's okay. So I just need you guys to vote on whether you guys want to continue playing this or not after Black Mirror. So you just type 1 for yes and 2 for no. Maybe you're just forgetting stuff in your old age, John. I forget stuff all the time, Relentless. I've been old for a long time. Let's see, I love all of John's dogs because they have such distinct personalities. They do, and it's so funny because Georgie and Jessie, I mean, they're both like part poodle. Jessie's completely poodle. Georgie is part poodle, part Bichon Frise, yet he is such a unique personality. It's crazy. Let's see, sounds good. I'm just going to sit back on the sidelines and see how it's going to be. It looks like it is a unanimous decision. I don't even have to keep waiting, guys. If everybody in the channel right now voted no, that hasn't voted yet, it is possible that it could be a no, but that's not going to happen. Ooh, Muffy is a Maltese Bichon. Oh, that's a cute combo. Plus, both Maltese and Bichons, they are non-shedding breeds, which is fantastic. I love non-shedding breeds because our dogs are on our bed, they're on our couches, they're everywhere. So I'm very happy that we don't have dog hair everywhere. However, when you do get non-shedding dogs, you do have to bathe them more often than you do shedding dogs. Because they have like human hair. It just gets greasy and gross after a while. All right, I think that wraps it up. With 100% of the vote, we are going to continue this game. So how I think this is going to work out, guys, as far as scheduling, is our next stream on Thursday, I have a long night. I have no work on Friday. So fingers crossed, we can maybe wrap up Black Mirror. We might be able to beat it. We have about 2 chapters to go. I think we have a little bit of chapter 4, and then there's 2 more chapters. So we'll try to beat that, and then we'll jump back into this one. Let's see, Laura has a dog that's also part poodle. Oh, cool. Poodles are awesome. They're super smart. They're so fluffy. I like poodles. I vote 3. Hey, Diddy, how's it going? Wait, what does 3 do? Does 3 mean no to this game, no to Black Mirror, play this game? That takes 2,500 tokens, Diddy. All right, so without further ado, I need to get the giveaway ready. Unfortunately, I have not downloaded any of the graphics or anything, so let me just set that up real quick. Ooh, 3 is jazzercise. There you go, Nate. Let me take a look at what I have to give away. Do we have any games that are similar to this game? Probably not. I always like to do giveaways based on the game we're playing, but I don't always have something that necessarily matches. Are you heading out, Fairweather? Thanks for the stream. Have a good time zone. Oh, thank you for hanging out, Fairweather. You have a good time zone too. Get some good sleep. Now remember, these giveaways we're doing completely free. They don't take any tokens or anything. Let's see here. I definitely don't have anything quite like this game, so we're just going to go completely random. This is actually a game I've streamed before. Oh, it's afternoon for you, sorry. Well, have a good afternoon, Fairweather. It's funny, as I look up the trailer right now, I have to be careful not to let it play any music so that it spoils what the game is. Alright, I paused it just in time. And I'm going back to lurking. Good time zone. Oh, good time zone, Diddy. If you want to stick around for just a moment, we're doing a giveaway right now, Diddy. We're actually giving away a Steam game. It is a random game. You guys don't get to know what it is because it's like a Christmas present. They're wrapped up. Always a surprise. You probably heard that. That's me downloading some files right now. Almost done. Okay, we are ready. So, with that said, let me get the giveaway actually started. That's the sound of John hacking. Enhance. Enhance. Oh, luckily I found out that I can copy the information from another giveaway and then just quickly edit it, which is so nice. So this is our 12 Days of Christmas giveaway number 8. 0 tickets. Everyone can buy 1 ticket. All right, we are ready to go. All right, so to join the giveaway, everybody, all you have to do is type !ticket and you're entered. Everyone gets 1 entry, and this is going to be for a random Steam game. If you have Steam, perfect. If you do not, but maybe you know someone that does, you can still win this game and send them the key. Either way works. We've given away quite a few games recently. Who were some of the winners recently? Libertalia, I think, won the last game. Nate has won. Aethercarn, Invisible Llama, Therapy, and Silhouettes. I believe those are all the Christmas ones we've done so far. Ooh, throwback to the last time John did this. I wish I could just copy and paste this. It would be so much easier. Oh, turns out I can. Yes, score 1 for John not paying enough attention to the buttons on screen. Yes, Soul, you actually do get a little screen buddy. So everybody, Soul Alchemist, that follows the channel, they get one of these little avatars. And as you hang out here, you get to use the tokens that you earn for free to kind of customize the characters. If you look down below the stream, you'll find there's a stream avatars, they call it like a panel, and you can use that to kind of like purchase hats, weapons, different costumes, things like that. You can change the color of them, you can even change like what the guy looks like completely. And then with the little guys, you can do different animations. You can dance, you can hug, you can drop bombs, you can fart, and they can fight. We do all kinds of stuff. Alrighty, I'll give this about 1 more minute. And actually, that's not a bad idea. I didn't think about that, Linz. Maybe we could do a battle royale one time to determine who wins the Steam giveaway. However, does that really go in the spirit of Christmas? Everybody duels to the death? I don't know. It's still cool. I just want to be sure that only the people that want to join. When you do a battle royale, it's pretty much everybody in the chat is automatically. Oh, to enter Silhouettes, just type !ticket, and that'll do it. Ooh, there's an idea, Linz. Call it Duke the Halls with bowels. Ooh, bowels? Instead of bowels, it's bowels? Bowels of gory. La 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 la. I like it. Duke the Halls. Alright, 20 more seconds. There you go, Silhouettes. You are joined in here. We got 8 people going once, going twice. You got 10 more seconds to join. The halls are not the only thing getting decked this Christmas. Oh, that sounds like a tagline for a movie, Relentless. I like that. Alrighty, that's 3 minutes. Let's close this giveaway. Alrighty. Who is the winner? This is the gift right here. Drum roll, please. And the winner is... Relentless! We were just talking about you. Congratulations, Relentless. All right, now the question is, what have you won? Congratulations, Relentless. You've earned it. That is such a good game. That was a really good soundtrack for that, wasn't it? I actually did stream that game. Maybe it was before the Detroit Become Human raid, which is when I met many of you. So this was back in like February, I think? January or February I played that game. That game is so cool. So if you ever played a Sonic game, it's pretty much all of the great elements for the best Sonic games crammed into one game. Even some of the levels are kind of like really fun remixes of levels you played before. It's like a greatest hits version. I loved it. So while I got you here, let me get that key for you and send it to you before we end the stream. But Sonic might have been the first video game you ever played. Oh, that's so cool, Libertalia. Which one was it? Was it the original Sonic or one of the sequels? I was a big Genesis fan back in the day. Loved my Sega systems. I also love Nintendo. I pretty much love all consoles, but I definitely had a Genesis for quite a while before playing the NES. Actually, not Genesis. I had a Sega Master System before the NES, and then I had a Genesis before the Super Nintendo. There it is. Let me reveal my Steam key, make sure it's not on the screen. That'd give everybody a chance to unlock it. Alright. So I'm going to send you the key right now, Relentless. Sonic and Super Mario are definitely some of the first games I played. Those games are amazing. And honestly, it depends on your mood. I love the exploration of the Mario games and like the secrets, and I just love the speed and just how visceral the Sonic games are. Have I not chatted with you before, Relentless? I'm sure I have. You know what? I think I'm using a different browser, so it's not popping up right away with your name. Oh, there we go. Now I see the history of codes I've sent you. Boom. Alright, so you should have the Steam key right now. Let me know that you got that in your private messages. You got it? Sweet. Alright, let me mark you down. Make sure I say this game is not available anymore. That'd be embarrassing. I don't want to send someone a used code. Sweet. And how do you guys like doing this, whatchamacallit? Oh, that's true. I could just click her name, huh, Linz? That'd be so much easier than what I'm trying to do. Oh, the Jackbox codes. We gotta do another Jackbox stream sometime. Maybe we can do one before Christmas. No promises, but I'll try to make some time, because Andy usually likes to join in for those too. That'd be awesome to do another Jackbox stream. Although, you gotta watch out for trolls. That's definitely, you're inviting trolls into your stream when you do those, but I think we did really good last time. We only let people in the community play, and I was private messaging everyone the codes, so the trolls couldn't really do too much. I did one stream where I put the code right on the screen. You couldn't imagine how many N-words and penises there were in that stream. It was terrible. You love some Jackbox? That'll be good. Now, and there's a new one too that I haven't gotten yet. That'd be fun to try out. Alright, so who is online right now? Let's see. Jake is playing Professor Layton. We jumped into his stream one time when he was playing Professor Layton. He was struggling on a puzzle. It was fun to watch him just bang his head. And Taco Salad is playing LA Noire. That's a good game. And Ouija, he's actually rated us before. He's currently playing a game. Is it Final Fantasy 1? He might be playing the original Final Fantasy game. It's because we're hilarious and smart. And you're humble too. Don't forget that. Now, it is a super fun community thing to do. And our community is freaking awesome. We are a classy bunch here. We only refer to it as simplicity in relation to Christian salad and hairbrush. Okay, so we got some dirty jokes. But we have I think as far as Twitch goes, we have a pretty sophisticated group here. Alright guys, let's jump in. Oh, you know what? Taco Salad's actually just ending his stream. Let's jump in and say hi to Jake. I know he rated us last time we were playing. I know, I was going to do Taco too, but when I look at his thumbnail for his stream, it says thanks for watching. So I think he's already done. Oh yeah, we're a totally wholesome community. And that's the thing too, is we all support each other. We like to take digs at each other. Somebody might bring up, you know, putting jelly on cereal or something like that, but it's a lot of fun. Like, we all love each other. We're all friendly, we get along. And we all have similar tastes, which is good. And even if I play some games you guys aren't interested in necessarily, you come to hang out with the community, you know? Ooh, you know someone playing Nancy Drew. I could cancel this raid. Who's playing Nancy Drew Therapy? It might be good to meet somebody new. Ooh, John might be on board for some royal jelly on the cereal. I knew Nate would be interested in Nancy Drew. Oh, you have an announcement, Linz. The cheesecake is done and has been caramelized. Pictures or it didn't happen, Linz. Pics or it didn't happen. Lokedown. Let me check out this channel. It's always good to meet some new people, too. Last time, Relentless recommended somebody who's doing Twitch Sings. Super cool streamers. Fun to hang out in that channel. Okay, right now I'm listening to a commercial. Samsung, what is that? SSD drives. When I upgrade my computer, I need to get some nice new SSDs. I actually don't play games on SSDs. Alright, looks like he's streaming. He's not about to quit. Let's do this. And Relentless, you found a whole bunch of cool folks in this community here, because I can trust y'all's taste. And that's the thing, is whenever you guys recommend somebody to raid, I know it's going to be a good streamer. So this is good. Alright, so let's go say hi to Lokedown, brand new streamer that we have never raided before, and actually must be part of the community, like our inside circle, because I see on his screen the latest subscriber was Kate. We all know Kate, so that's awesome. Oh, thank you very much for the stream. Thank you, Therapy. Oh gosh, before we raid, shoutouts. Therapy Android for all the gift subs. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. And Jaybirds, thank you for the raid. And Chops, also with the raid. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you guys. You guys are always welcome. Oh, do we have some raid message? John Radia. Dona to Jogos. We always say John Radia. If you want, you can put the word John, the raid symbol, and then Ia. That's my preferred way, but that's pretty much what we usually say. So, thanks again, guys. You guys have a fantastic night, and I will see you on Thursday for a super long stream where maybe we can beat Black Mirror. Who knows? Alright, take care, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you next time.